There it is in all its glory. I tell you what, it's difficult cycling a bike with a trailer, but it's an e-bike as well. You do get a little jerkiness. Those of you who've got one will know what I mean. But yeah, look, it'll track you quite happily wherever you want to go. Going here, follow you.
First exit onto Southall Park Road.
Ooh. Busy. Well, the rain is starting to drizzle, which is no good, eh? It's supposed to be a hot day today. Unbelievable. I'm going to have to stop in a minute and put the wet weather gear on. Lucky I bought it. It's only about a 15-mile route this, and I've done 5 already, and the trailer's been flawless, I have to say, flawless. I've got the bike on full turbo. I might turn it down a little bit, see how the battery goes, but I think we've used 1 bar out of about 12 I think there is on it. So yeah, should easily do me there and back, but we'll see, won't we? Whew. Look back at these prices in 10 years and go how cheap it was. Or not, maybe, who knows. Nice wide berth, thank you. Oh, we've made it. We're in Tickwoods, and yeah, that was a pretty uneventful cycle, to be fair. Nothing exciting happened. Most car drivers gave me a wide berth, which is fair enough. Yeah, we're here. Now this plantation is split up into different areas, and normally from the car to where we like to go takes about 30 minutes to walk-ish. I think it's this way, I'm not quite sure actually, I might have to... yeah, it is this way, I'll get my bearings. Yeah, it's about 30 minutes. I reckon on the bike it's going to take me about 5. So the time that I've lost driving here, which is around 30 minutes, it's taken me about an hour on the e-bike on full turbo mode. We've used a couple of bars out of the 12. So the time it's taken me to cycle here, the time I save by not walking from the car where I'd normally park, which is just behind me, to the site, it's going to work out to about the same. And I've had a little bit of exercise and just a different mode of transport, so yeah. Oh, it's good to be back. I think yeah, last time I was here was with Carl. Shout out Dartmoor Explorer. How are we doing, Carl? You alright? So yeah, it's a Friday afternoon, 2:45, and I'm hoping we don't get any bogeys about, because it's going to take me a little bit longer to disappear off into the woodland, because of course I've got the bike and the trailer. So I'm hoping we don't see anyone near the ingress point. That'll make my life a little easier, but we'll see. We'll see. I've got to remember where I'm going now. Right, I might have to consult the map. Oh. There it is in all its glory. I'll tell you what, it's difficult cycling a bike with a trailer, but it's an e-bike as well. You do get a little jerkiness. Those of you who've got one will know what I mean. But yeah, look, it'll track you quite happily wherever you want to go. We're going here. Follow you. Ah! Yeah, getting some sandy stuff. It's getting difficult. Right, I'm going to stop being a fool because I think I'm supposed to turn right there. So, yeah, I definitely was. I've taken the wrong turn, so I'm messing about with you lot. So let's turn round. Now, the only thing with trailers and heavy e-bikes, the turning circle is not great, so it'll be just about a okay. Oh, that's lovely. There's no one around. It's good, it's good, good. Now, I think we need to turn left here. Yeah. Bumpy, bumpy. Be interesting to see how the GoPro deals with this. How nice is this? Look. Oh, there's the rain. It's coming back. It got me earlier, but I sheltered under some trees, and then sort of on and off, but not enough to bother putting wet gear on, you know. Oh, this is great. So this is what's great about an e-bike, it just eats up the miles for you. I think originally I said it was 13 miles, 13 or 15 miles I should say, and we're at 12.8 miles. Probably done about half a mile, bumpy, probably done about half a mile out of my way where I've gone wrong. That's okay. Oh. Wowzers. I think we've camped in there before. This all looks the same to me. Right, let me find where I am. Wow, came around the corner and yeah. Oh dear. Wowzers. That's gone. Obviously someone's done a job, haven't they, and then burnt out the evidence. Shame. At least didn't set the woods on fire, I suppose, while they're at it. Right, as far as you can see down this track, I think the woods are on the left somewhere where I'm heading, so in fact, almost. I'm taking my own sweet time today, but there's no hurry. When it's me, myself and I, there's no hurry. This is proving to be the tough part of the journey. I'm far enough away from the track now, there's no one around anyway. Luckily this bike has a walk assist, so as you push the bike, you can press a button and it will just give you 1 or 2 miles an hour of speed. And that is helping. That is helping. Get a bit spooked out, I can hear things moving. Truth be told, I'm a little lost. Well, not really. I know I'm in the right direction-ish. I'm just hoping I don't pop my rear trailer tyre, because this is quite horrible ground we're going over now. And I don't fancy having to do a repair. Go to the end. I think we're down here somewhere. My squeaky brakes do give me away a little bit. See, these branches come up, these are the problems, because the trailer catches them. The bike will just go over it, like no problem, like that. And then the trailer gets caught. Yeah. You have to lean back, which I can't show you with the camera, it's too awkward. Lift the trailer. Balance on the bike. Yeah. I don't know if this is easier than I thought it was going to be, or harder. I think it's gone easier than I thought. Yeah, these branches are proving to be the... Oh my god! Oh, I just had a big thing spike me in the balls. Ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie. Okay. Pain is weakness leaving the body, eh? If I get through that bit without that trailer catching, I'll be amazed. I'm going to struggle with this, I'm not going to bore you any further. Next shot, camp, with a bit of luck. Right, we're in. If I'm not mistaken, I hammocked from this tree to that tree last time I was here with Carl. I think he was between these two, something like that. We had a fire somewhere here. It might have been that little patch there, but I can't remember, but we're here. It's dry enough, but there is like a pond thing over that way, and it's quite buggy because of that, and the time of the year. So I'm gonna get some bug repellent on. Here it is. It's made it in one piece. So yeah, the high bike. It's done all right. I've had it 10 months now, I think, and yeah, I really like it. It's a great little bike. You can see there the what it's used. So we did 14 miles, and we used what, a quarter of a tank of electric, and I did have it on full turbo mode. I could have probably kept it down to what you see on that. When you turn it on, it always goes to standard mode, but I thought I don't want to get all sweaty and horrible before I arrive, or any more than normal. So yeah, there's the trailer. There's a sort of a more comprehensive look at it on my channel if you want to look at that, but it's pretty straightforward. It hooks on here, and this fella here, you have to buy a specialised one for it, and I'll put a link to the company in the description box. They were really good to me. They sent out the wrong one to begin with, and then helped me out with the correct the correct, I don't know what you call it, skewer I call them. And yeah, basically it extends the hub of the wheel out, so these can hook on. Bugs. Yeah, it's pretty good. It will hold up to 35 kilos. I did a trip recently to just get rid of some garden waste, and now had about 50-65 kilos of earth on the back, and it was horrible to cycle, really bad. But obviously it was nearly double its payload. But you can, there you go, you can see it there. Can you see it? I'm not sure if you can see it with a little GoPro. That sticker says 70, 45 and 25 pounds, or 32, 20 and 11 kilos, and I've got it set on 32 because we've got a heavy load. But to change that, you literally pull that out, and it's going to be hard to do because there's stuff in there, but if it's empty it will just ping out, and then you just slot it up and down, and then that moves the spring position. It works well. I've got a couple of drink holders on there, quick release rear wheel, and the bag is very bright, I know, for this sort of thing, but it's really good. It's massive and it holds loads, so I reckon I've got, yeah, 20 kilos in there, maybe something like that. I've got loads of beers and 3 litres of water. What's that, about 3 kilos, something like that. So yeah, it's good, it's good. I think I'm going to get set up. It's going to be a first, me being the first person to arrive, and I say the first person because I think we may get some visitors today, but we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, that was a slog coming in here. That last bit, that was the hardest bit of the whole journey, I think. So I'm going to get the tent up. We've got the Durston X Mid Pro 1, or 1 Pro I think it's called. It's an ultralight hiking tent, but I've just bought it because it was the first one in the box. And it's quick and easy to set up and take down. Plenty of room. It doesn't take up much space in the bag. Not that really massive. Just got to make sure I clear the ground a little bit because it's quite, I don't want to say fragile because it's not a fragile tent, but it's quite more delicate than most, and because it's new, I've got the new tent owner syndrome still. So let's clear that, get the tent up, and yeah, come back to you. So this is the Durston X Mid Pro. All you've got to do is stake it out in 4 corners and put your trekking poles in. And that's about it. It's pretty easy. Yeah, if I can do it, anyone can, right? Remembering where those corners are. Just sort of peg it out loosely. That way a little bit. Poles, or your walking poles. set the poles to the same length to start with. You can adjust later on if you want. It's a nice easy shelter to put up. I would love a better colour though. And then just tighten it up and you're good. That's basically it. There are optional guy out points if you want to. Maybe you're in a windy area, obviously I'm not. So I'm going to open the vents. Yeah, I've got the poles quite high today because I want lots of ventilation. But you can obviously lower your poles down, your hiking poles down, to bring the whole tent down a little bit if you want. Just bring this one out a little bit. Looks a bit better. There you go. I like to peg out the doors as well, just so when you open them it stays taut. But yeah, I've been out in this tent quite a few times now, and it's spot on. You can see on the channel interior stuff of the tent, and I'll probably show you later on. So if you're thinking about buying one of these, definitely do it. They're great. Designed by someone who actually uses a tent, rather than these big companies that try and sell you what they think you need. So again, these are just the optional guy end points that I'm putting in. Go. What do you think? Like it? I like it. What do you use? What's your lightweight shelter? Let me know in the comments below. Durston, done. So the company's going to be arriving shortly, so I thought I'd get a brew on. This is the Alp kit, brew kit, 1200 CS. It's basically a jet boil. I have to say, a friend of mine's got jet boil. They're very nice. I can't really see the difference. I haven't used this in a long time, so let's see if it even works still. Straight on. That button felt a little bit clicky there though. The control of the gas, it felt like it was going to break off then, but it is very old. And we'll pop the lid on. Just what you want on a hot summer's day. I've got some reindeer soup. I've tried this brand many times, Termat by Drytech, and they're awesome. Always a fabulous meal, so I'm really looking forward to it. That's what it should look like at the end. We'll see, so we'll share that with you. That's today's lunch, late lunch. And a cup of tea if my friend arrives and he wants one. So I went to put up my air mattress, and my little pump has died. I don't know whether it went off in the bag perhaps on the way to here, and I couldn't hear it as I was going along, but it's completely flat. So I'm just charging it up now for battery bank, and we'll see. And if it's dead, then I'll just buy another one, because they are awesome. But yeah, it'd be nice, Flextail, if you could have a little cut-off switch or something on it. That would make it even better. Like rather than just a button that presses and it turns on, a physical switch would be good. Where my buddy is, he said he was going to be here about 10 minutes ago. He's taking a scenic route. Right, that's what it looks like pre-water. Smells like fish food. You know those little fish flakes you get and you sprinkle into fish? That's exactly what it smells like. I've had a reindeer, I think it was a curry before, or something, one of their products. It was amazing. Right. Let's see, where do we fill it up to? About halfway. That's probably about right. Wow, the bugs are really bad. It says 8 minutes to rehydrate, so I'm going to give it a little stir. Get all those bits at the bottom. Oh, it smells real nice. So it should. I think these are about £6, but you can pay up to sort of £20 if you're stupid for these. I know. They're a lot of money. It smells really, really nice. I think I hear footsteps. I wonder if that's my mate. Ooh. Oh yeah, look, he's coming from behind. There's a surprise. There he is. Well, well, well. I was just saying to the camera, it's just like you to come in from behind, isn't it? How the devil are you?
Hello, mate.
I'm just knocking up some lunch. I know it's like dinner time, but put that down and say hello. Oh, soup. I've got to be careful. Hello, mate. You're right. A bit sweaty. We all know who this is. Dan. Camp Life Bushcraft. With his bottle of wee strapped to him.
Oh, I've been stomping.
Yeah,
I left the main path about 5 minutes after I left the car.
Stand there and we'll get us both in. Looking heroic.
Yeah.
It's a trek, isn't it?
Yeah. I didn't want to be on that main path.
No.
So I just, as soon as I saw a little skinny one that dived off, I just went that way. And
it's the way forward, isn't it, around here?
For me, it's
about a 30-minute drive, and then it takes, what, about half an hour to walk in?
Yeah.
So I cycled here in an hour.
It's alright.
Yeah, took the time.
Looking trim.
Don't know about that. And yeah, the last bit was about 10 minutes. It's about the same by the time you walk in. Yeah. There's hot water if you want a cup of tea, or I've got beer.
I've got beer as well.
Yeah, I've got loads of I've got too much.
I suppose you got a bike, so...
Well, yeah, that yellow bag is full of beer. So, so this is it.
Nice.
And I think, I was just saying to my camera there, I think this is exactly where I pitched when I was with Carl last time. I think he was was over there, and I was here. So, yeah, it's a nice little spot.
Yeah, right.
Might see some deer and stuff later.
Yeah, one just leapt out on me. Absolutely shat myself. I sort of stumbled and tripped forwards, and it bounced out from in front of me.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, there's loads of wildlife around here, so hopefully we'll see some later on.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to get my bag off and get myself a drink.
Settle in. We'll come back to you later.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I don't think I can show you because it's going to pour out, isn't it? But it's soupy. But look at the big lumps of meat in there. That's nice. Didn't want anything too heavy. Obviously we're going to have some proper dinner later. That's nice. That's nice. That worked out well. So Dan the man is here, and he's going to be setting up just behind me, I think, in Carl's old patch. So we've left the best for John. He might be hammocking anyway, so it'll be good. So there you go. So I'm going to chat with my friend while he sets up, and we'll show you around later on what he's got. I have no idea whether I think were you doing a lavu? No, Lanshan. The Chinese are here. So there you go. Right, we'll show you that later on. Yum 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 yum. Right, let's see what Mr. Camp Life Bushcraft is sporting this evening. Oh, the green mess.
Can't remember how to pitch it.
He's forgotten how to put it together. This is the problem. When you have, how many tents do you reckon you've got?
Couple.
A couple. I can think of at least 4.
Me?
Yeah. The Lanshan that you're trying to erect.
12, I think.
12.
Possibly.
Yeah, definitely beats me. I was thinking the other day I need a little bit of a clear out of mine. I've got the hilly. I've got the sack of potatoes behind me. I've got sack of potatoes bigger. The Durston 1, the Durston 2, Hillyberg, that's 3 tents. The big green one that we went in Dartmoor in.
Don't get rid of that, that's amazing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm never going to use it again. That's 4.
I'll buy it off you.
Yeah.
I need a new tent.
Yeah, make it 13. Yeah. I think I've got the big family one, 5. I've got at least 5, if not 6, which I think is enough, really. But I always think tents are a bit like stoves. You bring the tent for the occasion, don't you? So like if I'm on a hilltop, I'll have hilly. Somewhere like here, I just want something small and quick to put up that, you know, it's going to be fine. And Durston does that. Perfect. Perfect. Doesn't look very nice. The colour is just awful. Dan was saying he could see it a mile away when he was coming into the forest. Maybe we should have a look. Let me go over there and we'll see. Ooh, that's a bit boggy. Ugh. Cycling trainers, well, not cycling trainers, I mean some Air Force Ones, which aren't great for this sort of terrain, but they're doing okay. Right, should we have a look? We're about, oh, it does stand out. I'd say it's 50 metres. Dan's one I can hardly see behind mine. Yeah, that sticks out, doesn't it? Big time. Let's go a little bit further. Let's go a little bit further. Oh, it's so buggy, it's horrible. Yeah. It's just awful. Mr. Dan Durston, sort your colours out, mate. I'd love him to reply on this video and tell me if it's possible to have a tent I mean, best colour would be like a camo, British Army camo pattern. That'd be great for us in the forests. Yeah, Mr. Durston, if you're watching, I would love you to do some proper colours. I mean, look at the difference there. On the screen I can hardly see Dan's. My Dan, not you Dan. And the X-Mid sticks out like knackers on a dog, doesn't it? Ooh. That's the difference. Anyway, if someone comes this far into the woodland, they're gonna find us anyway. But yeah, do one in this sort of thing, like a little camo. That'd be great. Even a green like that. Just blends in a bit more, doesn't it? Look, compared to that. There must be a reason. There must be a reason. Almost see-through. Not quite. Time for another beer, I think.
Vivian Westwood.
Are you mocking the mighty Durston?
Designed by a dyslexic 4-year-old. If they went camping in the film The Fifth Element, that's what the tents would look like.
My tent's getting knocked again. Pardon you. Yeah. I like
Still
my
haven't
tent.
ironed it.
No, it doesn't like the iron. Still, the good thing about it today, I'll show you good people. Somebody decided to come a little bit close to me. Look, couldn't get much closer than that, could you?
I want to be in you.
Yeah, you might want to be in me, but it's not going to happen. So yeah, I was here a while ago. Somebody just arrived. The outsider.
Gave me a funny look for pitching 4 metres away.
Well, you've got a big forest. It's rude, isn't it? It's rude.
Close.
It's rude.
I like to hear the gentle hum of snoring. It helps me sleep.
Wait, oh.
I might have to move under your little tarp. It's getting, I'm getting a bit wet.
Well, that corner of your tent's going to be really dry.
Thank you. That's very considerate of
Under
you.
my top. It's under a solid frame.
Just like you're carrying a little handbag.
The bugs are bad, as you know. I'm going to decamp over here.
More nuts.
Well, I'm alright, thank you though. Very nice. Enjoy feasting on the nuts. Oops, amazing.
These are dangerous. I could get to a bag of these with a beer.
Oh! Yeah, we're in. We're in. Is that your original tarp?
Yeah, £20 decathlon.
Still going strong.
Yeah.
What's that, 10 years?
Worryingly, yeah.
Goes fast, doesn't it? I get the odd comment on a video.
Mouthful of powder.
Oh,
Beard full of powder.
But
powdery beard. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen you clean shaven, actually. I do say it's a lazy thing, isn't it, a beard?
Do they?
yeah,
Lazy men, and some women,
yeah, Darwin
Don't
was
shave.
pretty lazy, wasn't he? Jesus,
never trust a man with a beard, my
No,
mother always said.
Moses,
Any more fictional people you'd like to
Father
mention?
Christmas.
There we go, keep going. Jeremy Beadle.
Hello.
Right. I'll tell you.
That's terrible.
I'll tell you who was clean shaven though. Jimmy Savile
Oh.
and Gary Glitter. So go fuck yourselves.
For each other.
Come on, come on.
You want to be in my game?
Quality
It's about
content.
that, then.
I mentioned Jimmy Savile earlier on, funnily enough.
What was it? Shout out.
Shout out Jimmy Savile.
Oh, Uncle Jim.
He fixed it for me.
Oh, face hurts now.
Oh, dirty old bugger, wasn't he?
Is that uncomfortable?
No, not at all. As long as you don't start like rubbing my leg with your hand.
I might come and sit just over Rob's leg.
Feel free. You know me, I don't mind my personal space being molested.
It would be my pleasure.
Indeed it would.
This tarp isn't very big. It does rain. So
Right.
I'm going to have to sit close.
I'm quite alright.
You're taking up
I
the
can
entire
stretch.
tarp
Well,
at the moment.
I'll just sit over there.
Yeah, sit in my tent. Why not? Yeah, it doesn't look great, does it? I will be the first to admit that.
Why is it that colour?
Why? I've asked Mr. Durston on my video,
Because
he
cling
watches
film
all
only
my
comes in one
videos.
colour.
I don't know, there must be a reason for it, but it's bloody annoying. I mean, imagine if it was in like a nice sort of British Army camo. That'd be awesome.
This subtle green.
Yeah, but it does blend in a bit. More than that.
What's that?
Lancashire.
Is that a nature hike thing? Or is that a different company?
3FUL.
These mosquitoes,
They're big, aren't they?
they've got a lot of meat on them.
Oh, they're well fed. Rob's been here since 2 o'clock.
3 stone lighter. Just a
Yeah,
pint of blood.
3FUL.
Yeah, it's nice.
I knocked it. When I got it, I knocked it. Because it's too high. This is too high. If you get any rain, all your stuff's getting wet, isn't it?
Why is it so high? Surely that's just a...
When people say, oh, we'll put your poles lower, but
Yeah.
then the inner is all saggy.
Yeah.
You've got to have your poles at 120.
So that's high
For
because
the
the
inner
poles
to be
are high.
tight.
Yeah,
No
they're
one wants a
120.
saggy inner, do they?
No,
Oh no.
but it's okay. For summer, it's alright. When I finally remembered how to put it up today, I actually looked at it and thought, actually, it looks really nice.
I wouldn't go that far. but
Squatting in the forest.
Well, that's what ultralight tents are for, though, isn't it? It's not 4 season or 3 season.
No.
It's summer hiking.
Yeah, that's exactly that. Yeah.
But let's say I use that on the coastal walk, and you get a bit of rain with that coastal wind.
Yeah.
It just goes straight underneath, isn't it? And
But then that's
very
why
least,
it's, what is
all
it,
your gear's
£100?
getting wet.
100 quid, 200 quid?
I can't remember. Less than 100.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
I think I'd prefer to have a Lancashire 1.
What's that, 2-man, is it?
Yeah, that's the 2. And
Haven't you got a Lancashire one?
No, not yet.
Sorry.
It requires that requires 2 poles, so you get that lovely big inner. But I think if you're going to have a trekking pole tent for a walk or something, you might as well have the 1. And that only has 1 pole, and it's a triangle, and it's much better in wind and all. That just feels like it would fall over in a bit of wind.
That's very sturdy.
Because all of the tension is on this peg.
Yeah.
If that comes out, the pole just falls over. Whereas the 1, it's the same deal, but it's just literally 1 trekking pole, and then pegged down that way and pegged out that way. So it's more of that triangle.
Yeah.
Pythagoras swears by him. So
And he had a beard.
he did, didn't he?
dodgy
Always
geezer.
trusted
Well,
him.
here's my dinner. We've got the kebab stew, same company again, Real brand, which is Termat by Drytech. Love these are great. I've had this before. It's a nice filling dinner. My friend John has joined us as well. He's got some American thing. What is it? Not there.
No, it's chili.
Chili with beans.
Yeah.
So he's going all American. He's got American beer and an American MRE.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good. What we got? Other half. Go with the flow. Double dry hopped Indian pale ale. Nice. Like that. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for my water ball. Very unexciting, really. But it'll do the job. Let's see. Should we go and annoy Dan? He's taken himself away to do his filming because we can't be trusted not to say naughty things on his video. But I won't disturb him. But he's over there lurking. He's also got an American MRE tacos, I think, with shredded beef or something. So yeah, so It's weird without a fire, isn't it? It's kind of easy. You're just sitting around. Well, I just sit around doing nothing anyway, but yeah, this is Dan's tent we were looking at earlier, but he's pegged it out a bit better now, and he's educated me. Apparently I've got the same quilt sleeping bag thing as him, and he said, oh, you've got a grey one. I said, well, yeah, it's orange on the inside, yellowy orange, but apparently I've been using it inside out, so fair enough. We'll try it the other way round. I think I prefer the grey. But yeah, there we are. And John is in his cocoon. DD, looking good. It's quite buggy here, so we've got not one but two flex tail bug repellent things on the go, and this gadget, which we'll see later on, it's a hideous thing. So it looks like it's out of a 1960s caravan. More about that later on. Oh, he's back. That was quick.
Got my water.
Yeah. What was yours? Tacos, wasn't it?
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, they are nice. Well, we've had a few beers. It's cold. Jackets on. Rain's coming down. So there's your kebab dinner, kebab stew. It smells amazing. I was just describing it to my friend there. It just reminds me of something, but it's all good. Look at that. That's lovely. It's so heavy. That is a big old load. We like that. How's your taco? No, what did you have?
Chili.
Beans. Yeah, I've had that one, I think. It's okay.
Doesn't look great.
It's horrible.
It's lukewarm.
Is it like long strands of beef? Lumps.
Lovely. Well, it's not cold.
It's a bit meh, that one, isn't it?
Disappointing.
Full of disappointment. Put some hot diggity in it.
Should do actually. I'm going to crumble some of my vegetable crackers into it.
Well, my kebab stew is beautiful. But John does have a rather lovely pudding to come.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Some kind soul bought them what was it, a raspberry crumble?
Raspberry crumble. It's
They're
basically
really
been
nice.
fed by you.
Yeah. It's my nurturing instinct.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. Wow, not even halfway and I'm full. These are so good. So much better than those the other branded stuff. They're crap, those other ones. I know they're dearer, these, aren't they? But they're so worth the money. You do. But I saw someone the other day saying, was it English Woodsman or someone? No, I can't remember. I know you're a fan of the channel. And they're saying, oh, Wayfarers, you know, they're not that great. They're all the same. It's like, they're not all the same. There's some really good ones and some rubbish ones. That might be my new favourite. The rain's coming down. Right.
See, content, isn't it? Yeah,
So this is made by Flextail, who make the little pumps for the air mattresses and the bug thing that I've got. This is Dan's. It's like I don't really know how you describe it. It's an ambient light.
Yeah.
Does it do anything else? As in, does it charge things or?
Yeah, there's a power bank in there.
Okay.
I think all their stuff is power bank.
Yeah, it's a good little thing.
Yeah.
So in
It's
the
a
loo,
humidifier.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's nice if you're not having a fire. It's nice to have
Yeah,
something.
I mean we're obviously not having a fire because of the time of the year, even though it's been raining. We all decided that we would just not have one. But yeah, it's okay. It's not the prettiest of units in the daylight.
It's meant to be retro.
If I show you what it actually looks like, that's what it looks like. It's like a 1960s appliance, but
yeah, it is.
It looks much better with the lights off. A bit like me. But yeah, it's different. It's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a bit of fun.
I think if you hung it up, even having it sort of indoors in a way in a conservatory with plants around, you got that sort of steam mooching about, quite pleasant. But I just thought I'd bring it out for a laugh.
Yeah, what's it and giggles. But yes.
I wonder if you could put like citronella type stuff in there.
That'd be a good idea.
Maybe
Keep the bugs away.
Yeah.
I can hear it bubbling.
Essential oils, you know what I mean? Like the lavender, is it, that keeps bugs away?
I don't know.
And then maybe some massage oil.
Lemongrass.
You just say massage oil.
Yeah.
It's John Lowe.
Always brings it into the gutter, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm talking about holistic, healthcare.
Filthy animal, of course he is. Dirty dog. He's a dirty dog of the group, aren't you, John? Hey?
Talking about.
You dirty dog.
No, I'm talking about healthcare. I'm talking about well-being.
Yeah, of course you are.
Getting your essential oils.
Yeah,
Having a
okay.
rub down on a shiatsu.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for you.
Filthy, dirty dog.
It's all going in.
Soul.
It's all going in, baby. There's the rain.
Yeah.
Don't come to England. It's either too hot or it's raining. Isn't it? I might be. So there you go. Well, I think we're nearly at the going to bed stage. So I'm going to sign off and I'll see you in the morrow. Good night.
Oh, good night. I didn't realise that was pointing at me. I thought you were pointing at yourself.
No, I don't want to see me.
Okay, my turn.
Your turn. So here's my setup. We've got the Trekology pillow, which let me down twice last night. I don't know. I think maybe the valve or something's knackered in it. And we've got the Ice Flame sleeping bag quilt thing, which I was told that I had inside out, so I adjusted that. And then the X-Ped match under there. That's really good, really comfy and nice and warm. There you go, that's what it looks like. Plenty of room in there. It's a great little tent. Now, what's weird is it's got these little magnetic clips for the outer and then these silly little tie things for the inner. It'd be nice to have magnets on both, but there you go. So, yeah, it's quite handy to just do that. Awesome. How are we doing this morning, gentlemen?
Good morning, Roberto.
Good morning.
Good morning, Roberto.
Good morning.
Doing fabulous.
Everyone got hot drinks okay?
Yeah. Have you not got one?
Well, I was very kind, making my campmates one with my limited supplies.
I think your gas has just run out.
And I think it is about to go. You've got no Snicker bars.
Yeah, I bought one for each of us. 'Cause,
Oh,
you know,
what a kind gentleman.
I'm generous.
What did you bring, John? Oh, you bought wine.
I did.
You did. I like teasing. Yeah. The bike's still here. Good luck anyone trying to get that out last night. I slept okay actually. Not too bad considering I had a neighbour very close to me who snores a lot. But I had super duper earplugs in and they worked very well. So we're going to make some breakfast and have a chat. There's no hurry for me today. I've got a day off, a rare Saturday off. So yeah, gonna have a little mooch around and chat to the guys. Breakfast is calling. So this morning's breakfast, we've got some scrambled egg with cheese and caramelised onion by the good people at Expedition Foods. packaging looks a little bit boring, doesn't it? But we'll see what the food's like. I'm pretty hungry, so I'll get this on. That's what it looks like. It smells a bit like the inside of a packet of crisps. Heated envelope. Well, not heated envelope. In the thermo pocket.
I've got a feeling it's too much.
Well, let's give it time. My mate John over there, he made his own one of these. I was lazy and just bought one to his amusement after we took the mick out of him for having it. But they certainly keep the food from going cold. Typically these are sort of 5-8 minutes to rehydrate. This says 5 minutes on the pack, but we'll give it time. So let's come back to it in 5. Let's see. Okay, that's quite watery. I think we'll get rid of some of that.
I'm not going to tip mine out.
Doesn't look very nice. That is absolutely awful. Well, I'll say that. It's like that's a bit of scrambled egg, and it's a bit like a bit of wet bread.
Yeah. It looks like wet bread.
But we can improve things. We have ways.
Ketchup.
The best product invented in the world. Ooh. Yum, yum, yum. Let's get it in. I've got another one, John, if you want it.
No, I'm good, thanks. I might have my raspberry crumble.
Ooh. Yeah. That is, that should be renamed Disappointment Foods. Very poor. I would probably say it's the worst freeze-dried meal I've ever eaten.
Wow.
Like really crap.
Caramelised onion tastes good, but the egg is just like wet bread.
Yeah. Gosh, what disappointment. Is it the worst? It's definitely down there with them.
Got some hot diggity dog.
I'm just getting rid of some more juice.
Got some hot diggity dog.
No, I think ketchup's helping. It's okay, but
Fill a hole.
yeah. 0 point. I can't wait to get that croissant down me.
Got Snickers. Got your Snickers.
A warm croissant would be better.
You're not getting one.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. I could have bought 6. I left
Could've.
4 at
Should've.
home
Didn't.
for later. That's nice of you. I slept like an absolute baby in terms of shitting yourself. No, I just went to sleep. I could have been in bed. I'm so comfy.
Yeah, I was very comfortable, yeah.
Peaceful here, isn't it? Yeah.
I had to call nature at about 3. That was that last
Yeah.
beer.
I said to John, you woke me up when you went for a wee. You put your head torch on to find your zip, and your head torch shone straight through your tent, under my tent, to where I was laying. It was in my eyes. I woke up like that. Jesus.
And you know, I
Like the
literally,
Gestapo,
I had it face down between the mat and the wall of the tent. So I was trying to be considerate, and it was on moonlight mode because I don't want to be
Was it
woken up.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
So
But then
bright.
you then put your torch on,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Did
car,
I?
car headlights,
Yeah.
yeah.
That woke me up.
I put mine on, pointed it down. I was trying to be considerate.
Yeah,
I
because I
remember
thought,
how to turn the
I
red
thought,
off.
oh, there's a deer or something, because I didn't hear any zips, and then suddenly this massive light came on.
But yeah, your light woke me up, and so I needed a wee, and I thought I better go now while you were awake.
and then your light woke me up, and I went back to sleep.
And then I could have slept longer actually this morning, but again my dicky bladder decided to go. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. It's time.
You get of an age.
Well, I've just been getting up early recently, so it's.
When I get to Rob's age, I'll probably suffer the same thing.
Yeah, because I'm the oldest here. The patriarch of the group.
It's interesting. I'm the oldest here.
I know that.
And yet I'm the most juvenile.
Oh, how dare you? Do you mean immature? I think you probably.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice, the birds, isn't it? Birdies.
No, Instagram. It's got some trainer in it. Take your trainer out of my shop. It's still in there. No. No. Don't you dare. No, I put the cup in the way. Put your sack of potatoes in the background, but I'll use the object eraser.
Still warm.
Yeah. I want them with coffee.
Well, there we go. So that's it. The rain has just started, and the Bob trailer and the high bike is ready to go. Yeah, like I say, it's just started to rain, which is typical because my wet weather gear is at the bottom of that yellow pouch, but never mind. Going home now, so my thanks to John and Dan. I'll put a link in there in the description below for their channels if you don't already subscribe to John. Don't bother. And yeah,
Definitely bother with me.
He loves it. So there you go, leave no trace and all that jazz. Thanks for watching. If something exciting happens on the way home, I shall film it, but I doubt it will, other than this rain. See you on the next one. Say goodbye, John.
Goodbye, John.
Say goodbye, John.
Goodbye, John.